In this path, in this walk toward our goals, we will start, and this is going to be ready in just a few days, to have the circularity for the Tangicoin. We talked about the Tangicoin, which is going to be our cryptocurrency. And initially, you see that so far you've been you received some Tangicoin, okay? Consider those pre-Tangicoin because they are not on the blockchain yet. They will be converted to the real Tangicoin once the real Tangicoin will be launched, and it will be very interesting at that moment. For now, we will start having this circularity of the pre-Tangicoin that can be used already in our platform to, for instance, to renew or buy the GPS monthly fee, to buy co-op shares. You can exchange anyway those Tangicoin into US dollars or exchange dollars in Tangicoin, pre-Tangicoin. So you will use your income report from there to make the changes, and when you exchange, your income report will be credited accordingly. You will be enabled also to transfer pre-Tangicoin to other Clubshop members for different reasons. We see currently that many people are paying on behalf of the other ones that don't have PayPal or something like that. Well, there will be the possibility to send the Tangicoin to the other one can pay the GPS and so on. And you will be able to keep accumulating Tangicoin, of course, with the cashback. So the cashback will be also always considered as a percentage of the shopping made in the stores, but it will be immediately credited as Tangicoin, as pre-Tangicoin. Then if you want, you can convert it in dollars and so on, as we've seen. Okay, so this is ready, let's say just a few days, maximum 1 week, let's say, and this will be available on your dashboard. Okay, and we talked about this concept that is where we are headed. No, this concept of global profit sharing, global fund generated by the consumers from all over the world, with an optimized partner ratio, as we say. So we're not going to have 10 million partners and 1 million shoppers. Okay, it's the opposite. And there will be this algorithm based on the real growth contribution brought by each partner. This is an essential concept that every single member needs to understand, because so far you were focused again on this thing of the fast start bonus that has really nothing to do with the real aim of this business, with the real mission. And so people were used to, well, come and go. Sometimes they renew, sometimes they don't, and so on. Well, you must know that all those Tangicoin that you have earned so far will be also considered as in this important algorithm. Why? Because you normally get it from the GPS subscriptions, right? Which includes the co-op advertising shares, which means you have contributed to the advertising that brought inside the club shop millions of people. So depending also on this contribution that you gave throughout the months and the years, you will have a more favorable algorithm that will allow you to participate to the sharing of the global fund in a better way, right? And instead, when for some reason, of course, we know that there is no obligation that everybody can always cancel their GPS at any time. But anyway, you must be informed that every GPS interruption will zero out your profit sharing credit, right? So those that have interrupted their GPS and they will start again after, well, they can, but they will start from scratch again. This is to protect those that actually have been more loyal, that they believe in the concept, in the club shop, even in the moment where everything was more difficult. And of course, it's a sort of meritocratic thing that will reward more those that deserve more. But it's also ethical because it doesn't depend on the time that you, I mean, if you arrive even later, but then you contribute more because actually you bring more business inside the club shop, well, your algorithm will be able to grow up. So even if people arrive later, but they are really committed and they want to succeed here, well, they will have their chance to make it there, okay? So this is a very important concept because, of course, the business can grow if also we have a good retention. And so this is, of course, for everybody. Everybody needs to build their business based on solid foundations, right? And so we will give more and more reason to people to stay there and support our mission, which is also your mission, okay? Very good. So the consequence, the nice consequence of this thing of optimizing the ratio between partners and shoppers will be that at a certain point we will block even the access to new partners. I mean, let's say we have 100,000 partners and 100 million shoppers, or before 10,000 partners and 10 million shoppers. Well, in that moment, it won't be possible to become partner unless some position will be available, right? Because someone will cancel or whatever. But we do better. We create this GPS exchange platform where your position as a partner will have a great value on the market based on its annual net profit. You will be able to sell it by auction starting from that value. You see, isn't it nice? Nice, no? So you've been building something throughout the months or throughout the years, and your position generates X amount of dollars every month. You have an historical situation that, of course, is certified by the company or even by your PayPal account or your bank account where you receive the money. So there is no doubt on how much your position as a partner, thanks to your contribution to attaining the mission, how much this is producing in terms of passive income, because then it becomes a passive income, no? Well, it will have a value, just like a normal company. You know that if you have a normal company and it produces some revenue, well, it has a value on the market. So it has to be evaluated. And this is an easy way just to give you an idea, no? Because it's important, again, because you need to know where you're going to do the right things, right? Otherwise, you just go left and right without a real destination. But if you know that your goal is to increase your monthly income, of course, not only because, of course, you receive that income every month, but also because this gives a value to your company. It keeps growing. Let's see how much could be that value on the market. Okay, a quick technique is to divide the current yearly earnings by the long-term treasury bill rate. You see, in every country, the government issued this treasury bill and so on. And so, for example, which has a rate of interest normally that people earn. An investor can buy a certain amount of those treasury bill and then earn a certain interest every month. Currently, this interest is really low, right? For example, if your business earns $10,000 a year and the T-bills are returning 3% interest, your business is equivalent to $333,000 on the market, right? Again, you divide these three, and so if your cash flow is $10,000 per year, which is so nothing huge, well, your business value on the market could be a maximum of 333,000, etc. If the treasury bill is 3%, but currently even in Italy and so on is 1.5, 2, maximum 1. In that case, this value will double, right? Because what makes the value is how much money you should have to earn that same amount of money as a passive income if you were investing in other things, like in this case, in treasury bills. But there are other things also. Investors can also invest, no, they do, in real estate, for example. Let's do another example based in other things, like could be real estate. Let's say that on real estate, if you are a good investor anyway, you are able to generate a 6% net profit on your assets. Well, let's consider another example here, that you are achieving your goals as a Clubshop partner to get qualified as Bezos, you know, which is the $6,000 per month, the goal that we keep giving to everybody, you know, to when they start seriously to run their business. Well, $6,000 per month means $72,000 dollars per year. And if in this case, the rate we take in consideration is the one that could be generated by an investor in real estate, which is 6%, and it's also, well, a lot, because in cities like Paris, for instance, it's if you have 2%, it's already very good. And so in this case, your business value could be 1,200,000. You are generating a yearly passive income of $72,000. So not only you've been earning that money every month, and you keep earning that, but then who knows? Maybe that at a certain moment you decide that you want to do whatever you want. You decide to sell your business on the Clubshop platform, exchange platform, and of course we will also do the marketing needed for that in that case, because I mean, it can be, yes, other Clubshop members, but even other investors from outside. Of course, everything depends on the credibility that we keep building month after month and years after years, right? Working now. That's why we need to really be united in this project, because you can imagine if a business like ours, like yours, can create tens of thousands of people with this value, earning this money every month and building assets of this magnitude. Would it be great? And knowing also that this is not the maximum limit, you know, that we also have other goals to achieve, as we're going to see in a while.